are back, and we just finished watching 2021's Mortal Kombat, currently streaming on HBO Max, based off a video game by Ed Boon and John Tobias. This film is directed by Simon McQuoid. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing it. With a screenplay credit to Greg Russo, Dave Callaham. Wow, that was fun.
Yes.
That was
amazing!
That was amazing.
It was beyond amazing.
It was beyond amazing. Full of vulgarities and graphic violence. It felt like one of those summer blockbuster movies that you can't wait to go see in the theaters. I'm sorry that we're living in a time of COVID. This would have been great to have seen it on the big screen, but kudos and thanks, many thanks to HBO Max and Warner Brothers for releasing this for the masses. Hella entertained from start to finish, just action-packed, good, tight story. I mean, it's a simple story, right? Good versus evil. But
the thing that's like fun, that they really did well, was they took a story that's, I mean, I was always, when I was younger, I
wasted a lot of quarters
in those goddamn Mortal Kombat machines. I played them, and then the home version came. Me and my friends would be playing that game till like 4 a.m. I knew all the character moves: Kung Lao, Liu Kang, Scorpion, Sub-Zero. Scorpion was my guy. But they took the convoluted, crazy story. They basically were like, listen, we have this Berserk story. There's a lot of characters. There's a lot of stuff to get through. Let's just get to it. Let's not shy away from anything. Some of it's going to be ridiculous. We're going to lean heavy into it.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. There's going to be like some exposition parts. Let's blow through these as quickly as we can and get to the bloody combat. And that's another thing about Mortal Kombat. It was like, I remember when the game came out, there was like
parents protesting and priests saying this was the seeds of the downfall of society.
It isn't. That game is amazing, and you should appreciate it for what it is. It's beautiful, bloody violence with cursing.
This is her platform now. If nobody out there understands, my youngest is very loving on the video games, and
I guess to kill things.
Yes, I was going to say not in real life, obviously, but obviously the more bloody and violent, the better. This was, oh my gosh, so much fun. I mean, in the first opening sequence, even before the title card comes on, it was just, you knew it was going to go somewhere interesting. Yeah. Like, just the little things that happened, and it just action-packed from start to finish.
Yeah, well, I think
really well done. Kudos.
The scriptwriters did a good job. They sort of like used probably the most interesting story in the whole Mortal Kombat thing, the Scorpion Sub-Zero plot, and used that as like the basis for a lot of what you see on the screen. And they just did a really good job. I mean, this is
way better than the Christopher Lambert.
Oh my god.
We don't like to talk about that one. We were so embarrassed and ashamed when that came out.
I don't know, but I already hate that old Mortal Kombat that you're talking about.
It was terrible. It was terrible. Not even worth mentioning.
It was god-awful. I remember going to see it with my friend Janito and just sitting in the theater, and I'd say about halfway through, I was like so full of shame and regret at having watched it. I was like, Janita, we got to get out of here. This is awful. I can't watch this anymore.
And him being the eternal optimist.
He was like,
no, it's gonna get better.
Like, no, it's got to get better. It's got to get better.
Why did I have a feeling you were going to say that?
It never did. It was so awful.
It was
and then they made that sequel, which was even worse.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. Oh my god, so bad. And those ones, it's like, it's Mortal Kombat. If you can't make a good story, at least give us good fighting scenes with like real bloody endings. The whole hook of Mortal Kombat was it was ridiculously violent. You're tearing people's arms off. You're punching their heads off. Finish him! Exactly. You're ripping hearts out. And all those films had the only thing people remember was the techno soundtrack and how bad they were.
That's terrible.
And giant puppet Goro. It was
yeah, terrible. I am.
This made up for it.
Yeah, I am loving loving this movie. I turned to you and I was like, we're gonna have to watch this a few times over the weekend because this was just such a treat, such a fun treat. Obviously not for small children. There is a hella profanity in this movie and tons of violence, gore, dismemberments, people being sawed in half. That was
sawed in half. Yeah,
that was something to see. I'm gonna go around the room and get impressions. Gigi, what did you think of the movie?
I thought it was great.
Did you have a favorite character?
Not really.
No?
I liked all of them. Well, besides the bad guys, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay. I had a fun time when that lady fell straight into that guy's hat. Oh, God.
I don't think she fell into that guy's hat. I think she was cleaved in half.
Well, he was like on top of her, dragging her down.
Riding her like a surfboard.
Yeah.
His hat.
It was, oh, God, it was beautiful. Yeah. Beautifully violent. Beautifully
and like
violent.
for something that had a lot of characters, they gave just enough character development to them.
Everybody.
I mean, there was like obviously the main characters who you got the most character development for, but even the sub characters, it was enough. It wasn't to the like we watched that other film last night,
Blade of the Immortal,
where it was just like, what's up with shoulder humps, and what's up with Sonic the Hedgehog? It was just they had no development whatsoever.
This, even though again, agree with you, it was a kind of a larger ensemble piece. A little bit of focus to each character, but enough that it got you hooked. Absolutely
enough that got you hooked. I mean, you're not. I mean, some of the characters you're not going to see them long enough to fall in love with them. They looked cool. They had nice. Everybody had powers.
The that one person.
All right.
Okay.
We're not giving any spoilers or anything. There was.
It just came out today. I mean, I don't know. Should we? I mean, how can you spoil this? It's based off of fighting.
If you're a fan of the game, you know basically everybody has
happen.
powers by the end of the movie.
Yeah. My favorite character, Kano.
Kano was excellent.
Hilarious.
I forgot the actor who played
Josh
Kano,
Lawson.
But Kano steals the show for probably the
a good
3/4
portion
of
the beginning of the movie. Yeah,
He's
got the
hilarious.
amazing scripts. I mean, like the best lines and everything.
He was such a jerk. Oh my God.
Most of these people are kind of unknown. I feel like I've seen one or two of them in stuff, but not enough to.
I've seen the guy who played
Hanzo.
Scorpion.
Right.
Hanzo.
Hiroyuki Sanada.
He's in a lot of stuff, and I've seen the guy who played Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero, okay.
He was actually in the Raid.
Was he?
Yes, he was in the Raid.
My favorite movie. We talk about that damn movie so much. We should just review it for the podcast.
He wasn't one. I mean, he had.
He wasn't a big character.
He had a decent part in it, but he wasn't like he wasn't Ego or Mad Dog.
Mad Dog. I love Mad Dog. Okay, we're going on a tangent. Okay.
But yeah, I've seen him. I thought I knew who Kano was, but then I saw his name in the credits and it wasn't him. I thought it was Toby Jones for a minute.
No, Josh Lawson. But I feel like I've seen him in something. He was in Anchorman 2.
I never saw Anchorman 2.
Oh, we didn't?
No, I only saw the first one.
Huh.
But anyway, the cast is a lot of unknowns.
You might have seen them in something. I feel like they're like people that you've seen in minor roles,
background characters or extras or something.
That guy in that thing, kind of thing.
One of those guys in that, yeah.
Yeah, but not any big names for sure. But I think that's fine. I don't think you needed that for this movie.
Yeah, I mean everybody did their part. Everybody did a good job.
So good, so good.
They got through what. I mean, in all honesty, is kind of a clunky story, but they made it work.
Yeah, I mean, it's hilarious because you think about when I was watching the film, I kept thinking a lot about Pirates of the Caribbean, and like you wanted to see it, and I was like, I kind of dragged my feet. I was like, this isn't going to be any good.
I didn't want to see Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did.
I remember seeing the commercial of Pirates of the Caribbean thinking, like, this is going to be garbage.
And I think it was like a slow week, and we're like, let's just watch it.
And your friend wanted to see it.
Who?
Adrian.
But we didn't go with Adrian. We went.
Yeah, we went with her and Lewis.
We did? I thought it was just you and me.
No, we went with them to the Alpine.
I don't remember it that way.
No, that's how we saw it with them.
Oh, interesting.
We wouldn't have seen it otherwise.
Yeah, no.
And
when we left, I was like, why the hell?
I just remember the commercial, and like it was like the whole commercial was dominated by a corset joke, and I'm like, ugh, this is gonna be
trash.
Awful. But
yeah,
it was awesome.
Yeah,
Another
and then
tangent.
again, sorry, no, but I'm gonna rein it in. So my thought was that for something that shouldn't have worked, I mean, that's based on a freaking ride. I mean, there wasn't anything before that, and this thing is based off a video game, and historically, I feel like movies based off video games don't normally do well or are any good, but this, wow.
This will blow your socks off.
This will blow your socks off. If you have HBO Max, do yourself a favor, set aside some time this weekend. I know I'm going to watch this again this weekend, but indulge the inner 14-year-old in yourself and go check out
Olive, did you have a favorite
Mortal
character?
Kombat.
I enjoyed all of them.
Okay. Did you like one more than the other, though?
I really liked that girl's powers that she got.
Oh, Sonya
Sonya?
Blade? Yeah.
Yeah,
that was
she
cool.
just like launched that into that person's stomach.
That was amazing. That was
That
amazing.
was so big, the hole.
It was. Oh my goodness. Well, we don't want to give it too much away, but yeah, I mean, there's going to be...
I also like Scorpion Soldier.
The ninjas looked
The
cool.
ninjas
They were
looked
bad
amazing.
butt.
They were bad butts. Yeah, they were amazing. Yeah, really good. Not to get off on a tangent, but whoever did the fight choreography on this did a fantastic job.
Yeah, this had real good fight choreo. Not
Really
like
good.
the film we saw yesterday.
Yeah,
None
really,
of that
really good.
cheap garbage.
And even in comparison to like Michael Bay movies, like you could see the action. It's
Yes.
crisp. It's clear. There's almost like a dance to it, kind of.
Yeah.
It was beautiful to watch. Beautiful,
Even
beautiful
the
to
fights
watch.
when they were fighting CG creations, like
Yes.
there was two characters who were just completely CG, and
Yeah.
it looked good.
Seamless.
Yeah, and incorporating the powers in there, and they just did a really good job. I mean,
Yeah.
you could see there was a lot of care put into this.
Yes, this was
and it was put in the right places because it's a film about a fighting game. Make the fights look good.
good, and they did.
Yeah, and
Absolutely.
you got all these cool characters who look absolutely amazing in the video games. Make them look amazing on screen too.
Do you
Don't put them in like BMX gear and call it, oh, they're ninjas now.
Yeah. Do you think? I mean, obviously, this is now 2021. I mean, when did those Lambert movies come out? Like late 80s?
It was before
90s?
I knew you, so
Yeah.
it was in the 90s.
Yeah, so I mean, obviously the FX technology is so much better now.
And,
but I mean, what
even
could
Lambert bailed on the second one.
he knew better. He knew. God, that was so. I never saw the second one, but
Oh, the second one was even worse.
I think I caught pieces of it like on Channel 11, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to commit to this. This
That
is
thing
just,
was embarrassing.
It was
It was a big embarrassment to Mortal Kombat.
It was.
a disgrace.
It was a disgrace.
They should abandon that. No one ever talk about it at this table ever again.
Okay, we
I'll
won't.
kill you.
Okay, we won't. What was I going to say?
All of us spoken.
Yes. Yeah, the first Mortal Kombat was awful. I've heard that the second one was even way more awful, if that's even possible. But this, don't let the stink of those
Yeah,
taint
this-
your
this-
wanting to catch this. It is worth it. Absolutely. Clocks in at 1 hour and 50 minutes. It's not a short film. Rated R, not for the little ones. But hella fun. This is definitely, it feels like the summer kickoff movie. It really, the whole time, I mean, there was one point, I don't want to give it away, but there was one point where, like, I think all of us jumped off the couch. We were like, yes! It
felt fun.
It felt fun from start to finish. Just good storytelling, amazing set pieces, fantastic special effects, great actors and actresses throughout the piece, good direction, just top to bottom, fun. Do yourself a favor. I cannot talk about this movie or boost it up enough. I am going to give it an 8.5.
Yeah, Yeah, 8.5. I mean, like I said, this ain't going to be winning a screenplay Oscar or anything like that. They understood. That's the thing that I feel strongly is that the people who made this movie understood. Listen, we're not going to be blowing people's minds with thought-provoking character turns and whatnot. Yeah. This is a revenge tale, fantasy tale, and there's good guys and bad guys, and let's let them fight.
Finish him!
They even say the lines. Finish him. They say flawless victory. They say get over here.
They said something about that guy who fatality.
One of them says fatality.
Yes. God damn it! I want to watch it again, but I gotta edit this and post it. So we're gonna go around the numbers and get go around the table and get numbers. Olive G, what would you give this movie 1 to 10?
I give this a 9.
A 9. Excellent.
And a half.
Ooh.
All right, big numbers from Olive.
What about you, Gigi?
I was gonna give it a 9.
9.
All right.
Respectable. Do yourself a favor. Seriously, check this out. Ton of fun. Really, really good. I can't get over how good it was. If I didn't have to edit this and post it, I would sit my ass on that couch again and watch it.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was fun. I feel like a kid.
I feel like I haven't sat down and just watched a really fun ridiculous movie like this.
Action,
just a fun action movie. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of. I don't
remember the last time we saw something this fun and just this thoroughly well done. Especially in the action genre. I should say.
Action genre.
That's an old movie, though.
That's an older movie.
Yeah, that was from years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's parts of that that's not. It's like not as fun as this. This was just
fun.
This was just
from
fun
top to
start to finish. Yeah. There's nothing that's gonna make you like feel sad really or anything like that. Yeah. It's just come on, let's go.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it was really. I want to watch it again now.
All right.
But I cannot. I have.
Again now, right now. I command it. If you don't comply,
I'll scream. You're blowing out the mic.
Seriously,
you were
right here, little girl.
Somebody has to be. It's turning red because you're screaming.
I know. I'm gonna have you sit in the other room next time. What do you call it? No, I have to.
You wouldn't dare.
All right, that's it from us.
Yeah, we're gonna
wrap this up. We bid you all a good night, but please, obviously, if you have HBO Max or if you're brave enough and you've gotten your vaccines, go see it. Go see it. Go
some good box office. I'd like to see a sequel.
I would love to see a sequel.
They definitely set this film up for sequels.
Yes, yes. America, make it happen. I will never forgive you for what you did. To Pacific Rim. And this is your chance to redeem yourself.
Okay.
All right, that's it from us. And we bid you all a good night. Good night.
Good night.